Yo, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Yo, first of all, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for stopping in on my channel, my video, to check out and see what I had going on. So first thing first, we're gonna jump right on into it. I'm just gonna talk about a little bit about me, you know what I'm saying? Like so, you know, the main thing is me, I'm real positive. I'm probably gonna, you know, do a lot of maybe gonna motivate somebody, you know what I'm saying, that motivation they need to you know, get out their own way. You know, so most times we be in our own way, you know, when we want to do things in our life pertaining to chasing our dreams or some form of success in our life. So maybe you know, my little story or whatever, you know what I'm saying, can help somebody. So, you know, just bear with me, give me a little second. You see me. So, boom. All right. So me, boom. I'm gonna tell you about me. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you know, they call me Fruit Man, my name, or whatever. I got a history, you know what I'm saying? When I say I got a history, I've been in prison a few times. But the last time I had went, well, it wasn't even the last time. When I got out in 2010, my life had changed. I had a child. My firstborn, when I got out, he was a year old. So a lot of things that I used to do, I couldn't do no more. I was no longer living for myself. I had other people depending on me, you know, so my life changed. So when I got out, I made the effort to do right, you know what I'm saying, to make good choices so I could stay out of prison and be in my child's life. So I did that. So for from 2010 to about 2015, you know, I worked. You know, I worked job here, there. You know, not too many jobs. I had one job. I worked at Rooms to Go. I worked in the warehouse for a while, and I worked delivering furniture for a while. I was not driving. I was a helper. It was all right money. So I did that for a few years. And while I'm doing this, you know, it just seemed like this ain't for me. Like, as time went by, you know, my mind started telling me, like, this ain't for you. When I say this ain't for you, just working for somebody. And I just kept feeling like that. It's like from 2000, I started feeling like this in like 13, 14. So I remember working in the warehouse at Rooms to Go. And just ends was not meeting, you know what I'm saying, like they should. So I started getting frustrated. And along the way, just the people that I was working for, I just felt like they weren't good management. So I'm like, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. I just kept saying it. So I'm like, I need more money. You know what I'm saying? I need more money. So I said, I'm gonna get me a second job. So I end up going to Burger King. So now, and that was an obstacle because at one point in my life, I thought I was somebody. If you hear what I'm saying, I thought I was somebody. You know, I used to run the streets. You know, I used to hustle, you know, have some money in my pocket, image, you know what I'm saying? So I thought I was somebody, you know, like, now I got to put on a Burger King uniform. Are you kidding me? You know, so I put my pride to the side and I got the job. So now I'm working two jobs. I'm working at Burger King in the morning. I got to be there at 5 in the morning, like 10:30. I work about 5 hours. And then I got to go to Rooms to Go at 5 at night to whatever time in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I ain't getting no rest. And in between, now I got two jobs. I ain't getting no rest. And in between this, at some point, I had told myself I was going to start my own clothing line. I'm real creative. I'm artistic. And, you know, I was going to put these things together and start my own clothing line. So I started researching because I knew nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anybody that was doing it. I didn't know, you know, just to reach out and be like, hey, bro, how I do this, that. So I started, you know, going online, Googling, YouTube, you know, how to start your own clothing line. I had to do my own artwork, and that was a task on its own because you have to learn how to do digital design. I taught myself how to do that, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, pretty much the basic stuff, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not, you know, but I taught myself how to do that. So once I did this, I started making my own designs. Then I found out how to send them off to different companies and have them do the work, and you get whatever product it was that you signed off for. So here go my problem. Now I'm working 2 jobs. In between time, I'm learning how to start my own clothing line, but I still don't have the money to do it myself, or what I felt like I needed to do it myself. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I had a name, which was Ambition. We'll get into that. So, my name was Ambition, working 2 jobs. So, but I don't have the money to get this brand started. So I did the best thing I could, because I didn't have the credit to reach out to a bank or anything, or didn't know anything about that to reach out to a bank. So I did the best thing I could. I reached out to the streets. Dudes that I knew that was in the streets, I reached out to them. Eventually, somebody came through. Boom. So we got into it. We bought some stuff. We sold some stuff. So the name, Ambition. Ambition, the definition of ambition is the desire to do or achieve something typically requiring determination and hard work. Let me say that one more time. You know what I'm saying? The desire to do or achieve something typically requiring determination and hard work. That's ambition. So, so they were like stuck on me. You know what I'm saying? This was like 2015, and I still, that definition stuck on me. I love it. So, but I eventually found out I couldn't use that name because it had already been trademarked. And this stuff that, these were learning curves. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn these things along the way and make these mistakes in order to, get to the next step in, my process. So, boom. So now I can't use this name no more. Still working these 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Until feel like I need to do something to get out this work world. You know what I'm saying? So, I found out I couldn't use it no more. I remember the day that I found out what had happened. I was devastated, because in my mind, this brand was going to take me out of this situation that I was in, working these 2 jobs, always, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody out there feel me, you know what I'm saying? So in my mind, this what this brand was going to do. It was going to take this away from me, this stress out my life. So now I found out I can't use it. I'm devastated. I called off both jobs. I ain't coming to work today. You know what I'm saying? Like, So, boom, I'm sitting in my backyard, and it hit me. The definition of ambition, the desire to do or achieve something typically requiring determination and hard work. I said to myself, it's not going to be easy. So I jumped up. I went back to work. I started trying to come up with other names. You know what I'm saying? It took time, and it's still taking time. It's still a process. It's 10 years later, man. Something like that. Close, just the whole process, for me, the time that I said I was going to do it and start thinking about it to now, it's like 10 years later. So, in between then and now, I just played around with a couple different names, made a couple dollars off this and that, until where I'm at now with this name, which I will not disclose on here. But I'm working on something right now, you know what I'm saying? And, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it come through, and everybody that start to follow me, you know what I'm saying, get to see the process, you know what I'm saying, get to be able to support, and, whatnot, whatever. But one thing I know about business is, we're going to get back to the story, 2 jobs, clothing line. We're going to get back to that. So, what I know about businesses and things, like, everything isn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? People get discouraged when people close to them might not buy something from them, or, the whole world not buying it. Like, if that was the case, everybody would be rich. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they sell, everybody would buy. I'm not worried about that. It's like 7-8 billion people in this world. I just need a small percentage of the people to buy my product. You know what I'm saying? 0.00000% of the people in the world to buy the product that I have. You know what I'm saying? If I can do that, I'm straight. I'm good. So, back to the story at hand. Clothing line, played around with some stuff, made some money, boom, end up quitting both jobs. I ain't working at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was too much, too stressed. I remember walking out on Rooms to Go. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30-something years old. I'm in tears. I'm 38 right now. You know what I'm saying? At the time, probably about 30, like 5 years ago, 33, 32, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking off these people job in tears. I told my boss, he's like, bro, what's wrong? With my homeboy, with my supervisor. He's like, what's wrong, boy? I'm like, man, I said, bro, I just can't do it no more, bro. I said, I won't do it no more, man. I'm done, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was just too, that job shit, that shit depressing, boy. I'm trying to tell you, just over broke, J-O-B. You hear me? So, it just wasn't working for me. It's going to work for some people, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't for me. It wasn't for Mark Johnson. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I never get above myself to be like, man, how they going to work? You know why? Cause I'm on my own companies one day. Who going to do all the work? not me. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Like I never get above myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's for some people. You know what I'm saying? But it's not for, you know what I'm saying, the CEOs of the world, the people that done changed their life. You know what I'm saying, and doing CEO type stuff. Like that's not for me. And I know one day it's all gonna pay. It done been paying off already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't reached that. You know, but I ain't worked for nobody in about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my family been straight. You feel me? So I ended up quitting both jobs. Nah. So like I said though, like that working stuff, it just wasn't working for me. You feel me? So now, you know, being my wife, we at my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get, I done been there about a month, no work. I got to get another job. So, eventually I go back to the place where I had left. But, while I'm there, I came up with this idea to sell fruit. So, when the idea hit me, you know what I'm saying, my mind started processing and breaking it down. Like, why would this be a good idea to start selling? So first I came up with, I felt like everybody loves fruit, first of all. And then, I knew that my community supported the Mexican community because they were the only ones that were selling it. So, I started figuring, you know, so I think to myself, like, where do they sell it? When do they sell it? You know what I'm saying? And they only mostly sold it on the weekends. And, it was like a 20-minute ride. So I was like, I'm right in the hood. I can deliver it. I could be close. I could be every day, you know what I'm saying? Accessible, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that the people will support black business right now. So I jumped on it. So, I had this idea. I ain't had no money. So, I asked my wife for a couple dollars. So, extra dollars. She say I got about $60 to $80. So I had found a place to go get the fruit from, a wholesale market. And, I went out and bought some fruit, $60 to $80 worth. So I come back home. I start watching videos on YouTube, how to cut fruit, this and that. So, I cut it. I take picture. I post it on, Facebook, and they go crazy. So like, mind you, I just started back working. I only been working now about 1 or 2 days. So it's like almost a weekend. I think it was on a Thursday. So before I go to work, I cut my fruit. I sell it. I sell out. I go to work that night. Boom. Get back home. You know what I'm saying? That morning I go, you know what I'm saying? Thursday, Friday I sell out. Saturday I'm off work. I sell out. Sunday I'm like, ain't nobody gonna want no fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like Sunday I do it. I sell out. It's time to go back to work. Monday I call the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling out. I'm making, you know, I'm spending $100. I'm making $3. So I'm making $152, you know, $200 profit every day. So I'm like, man, shit, I ain't going back. It was a temp job anyway. So I called the people and tell them, say, I ain't coming back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you coming? I said, I found something better. So, I ain't go back to work. So now this fruit end up in a week. I'm selling out almost every day. So now I'm getting saving enough money to get me and my people, my wife, our own place. You know what I'm saying? So, after about 2 weeks, I got enough money now saved to go get our own place and have some money left over. So we get our own place. So now I'm selling fruit, you know, it's doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's doing all right. But to myself, I'm like, I need more income. I need something else to, you know what I'm saying, make money off of, you know. So, at the time I was eating very healthy. So I started selling salads. My salads took off, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I remember I posted, I think my first video went viral. It had over 5,000 likes, shared over 1,000 times. At one point, I'm getting phone calls from people in different states that seeing it on their timeline and thinking that this dude selling salads in their city. So they calling me from all these different states, wondering, do I still got salads in my city? It went bananas. My county, they coming from everywhere. They buying them every day. So I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Shit looking great. You know what I'm saying? And my social media status and my from where I'm from and all over, you know what I'm saying, from different states too, started going, you know what I'm saying, doing pretty good. Like every day I was doing a video live cutting fruit, just talking like how I'm talking right, just talking and cutting fruit. So it done got to the point where every day, you know, my videos, you know, when the views over with, you know, again, like 10,000, 15, 20,000 views. I remember the most views I had ever got was like 60,000. Shared, you know, a couple thousand times, stuff like that. So, you know, my status out there, you know, it's getting out there, you know what I'm saying? Business getting good. It starts slowing down, you know what I'm saying? Like business do sometime. I got to, broaden my horizon. I need a dessert. So I came up with a great dessert, strawberry shortcake. What I did was I, went to the cake lady in the city. I bought a cake from her as the base. And she was known for having some of the best cake. So I was like, I'll use her name and her cake to let people know that at least the cake gonna be delicious. You know what I'm saying? I added some strawberries, ice cream, and whipped cream. Then went bananas, just like the what's the name? So everything I'm doing right now is going bananas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I like this, my style, you know what I'm saying? Like I, in public, you know, people recognize me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Fruit Man, what's going on? Boy, you got some fruit on you, boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, you know, business is looking good. And I'm hustling again. You know what I'm saying? I used to hustle. So now I feel like I'm hustling again. I'm in the streets. I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm known by the Fruit Man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the city, county, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Within my county know the Fruit Man. You feel me? So it's good. You know what I'm saying? So, it started getting the best of me. The fame went to my head. I started doing stuff I ain't had no business doing, you know what I'm saying? Business started getting slow, you know, move up some years, you know, from 15 to 2019. From 2015 to 2019, I made some decisions, choices that I shouldn't have made, and we'll talk about those in another video. But I made some decisions that I shouldn't have made. It caused my business to take a drastic decline. Things started happening, and it just, you know, went left. It went super left. I end up in 19. I end up going back to the streets. I end up going to prison for a year, getting out in this year in 20. While in prison, I found out some things, you know, people coming to me, dudes out the streets, you know, they coming to me like, bro, like, what's depending on you? You know what I'm saying? Out here to make it, you know, we seeing you, you know what I'm saying, jump out the streets and start doing this right here. You know, we like, damn, well, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Mark can do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can too. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, this shit really touching me, cause different dudes come to me like, bro, I used to watch your videos. You know what I'm saying? I used to motivate a nigga like boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, damn, yo, so I'm like, it's crazy. I'm like realizing that I had a responsibility on my hand. You know what I'm saying? I had a responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to do right, because it was no longer just me, you know what I'm saying, that, and my family depended on me. It was others that was watching. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of knew that I wanted to motivate people, but I didn't know the huge responsibility that I had with me, you know what I'm saying, in order to, you know what I'm saying, do right and make the right choices. But now I do. I definitely do now. Yeah. So now, you know, better choices. Just be at it, stronger, harder, man. And just a lot of things play into my mindset. I read some books. I remember reading Think or Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I read The Richest Man in Babylon. All about financial literacy and attaining, you know, success and chasing your dreams and goals and making them come true and stuff like that. Great books. You know what I'm saying? I started watching videos about just motivating videos, you know what I'm saying? About, you know, stuff, getting out your own way, man. That's our problem, man. You have to get out your own way, you know, fear plays a major part in people taking the first step to chasing their dreams. You know, that it tells you, let me tell you something about a job. This is what a job do. A job gives you a false sense of security. A job tells you that if you work 40 hours this week, they take out this much. You know, you gonna making $10 or whatever you make an hour, I'm gonna make this much money. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that. I'll be able to pay my rent, my light bill, and my car note, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, with this money, you know what I'm saying, if I do that. Working for yourself don't give you that security, you know what I'm saying? That's where that fear come in at. Like, you don't know what you're going to make this week, next week, or the week after that, you know what I'm saying, until you done been in the game about a year doing what you've been doing, and now you can look back at the numbers, you know what I'm saying? If you've been keeping numbers, you can look out and like, okay, for the last 6 months, business been going great, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, from July to December, I've had a 17% increase in sales, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But at first, it's just going to tell you, like, you know, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. You got to get out your way, you know what I'm saying? You got to get out. Steve Harvey said you got to jump. That's what Steve Harvey said. You got to jump. In order to soar, you got to first jump. You know what I'm saying? You got to jump out that nest. And then you'll be able to fly. On the way down, now when you put them wings out, you ain't gonna just start flying. You're gonna hit a rock or two, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna bump your head and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fall down, but you got to get back up. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying? Listen, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody try to deter you from your dreams or your vision, you feel me? Because they can't see what you see. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to have the same fire and the same spark that it does. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, or when, you know what I'm saying? Or when you doing that work, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a fire and desire, you know what I'm saying? To complete the job and, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? The fire in your heart, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Them, you trying to tell somebody else, they're not going to have that same desire, that same passion. You know what I'm saying? They go, you know, some people are going to tell you like, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing against them. It's not, they don't want to see you succeed. It's just, that's not for them. That's yours.